And a very good evening, everybody. Baseball Tetons take on Miles Community on Saturday at Region 13 in Miles City. Tonight, we visit with some steady sophomore members of the defending Region 13 championship team about what they have to do to beat the Pioneers and get to that World Series this year.
I think just good defense and being clutch moments, really coming through with guys in scoring position.
You've been through this before. It was a good club a year ago, so you know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I think you just got to hunker down and just play good baseball.
Why do you think you hit the ball so well? I mean, you've had a very good offensive season.
I think I just kind of simplify everything and just keep it short to the ball.
You knocked in a lot of runs,
Yeah, I think I did a little bit better this year than last year.
You've always been a steady fielder in the second base. I mean, you get the job done there too.
Yeah, I like to pride myself in defense. I'd rather play defense than hit.
I think we're just going to have to play as a team, string some at-bats together. I think our pitching is the main thing for our team, and if our pitchers dominate, I think we'll have a chance to win.
And it's an experienced team. You went through it last year and almost got to the World Series.
Yes, sir. We got 4 out of 9 guys in the lineup are returning, and I think our veteran presence will really help us in that tournament. We did beat Miles in their tournament last year, so I think that helps us out a lot.
Why do you think you hit the ball so well? I mean, you've had a real good year at the plate.
I just try to keep it simple. I try to do my job. I'm not a guy that has a ton of power, so I just stick to what I'm good at, slapping the ball over shortstop, and just try to get RBIs and help my team.
Hey, you've knocked in a lot of runs.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's something I really pride myself in. Hitting out of the 9-hole, I try to get as many RBIs as I can. I
mean, obviously you lost a lot to graduation, but here you are again, knocking on the door. You got another shot to get there.
Yes, sir. No, we got the graduation now, so I'm excited to have that for my family and everyone. I didn't get to do this in high school, so finally get a graduation, which is exciting.
All righty, they're going to take on Miles City at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Lady Teton sophomore slugger Chelsea Creech has been named to the All-Mondac Conference softball team. Why not? The native of Vancouver, Washington, had a great year. She hit .486, 51 hits, 8 doubles, 5 triples, 7 homers, drove in 39 runs, led a club to a much improved season with 9 conference wins, and also was a great leader for those Lady Tetons. She will be missed. Bill Triplett has gone to Spokane, Washington for 6'4" post player. Patience Gray was an all-conference selection and team captain at Montana Spokane High School. Bill Triplett calls her a team player with a great attitude and will be a great addition to his team. You like the size. Coyote baseball team, weather permitting, will be home tomorrow at 3 p.m. against longtime WDA rival Century, 3 p.m. On Friday, it's senior night. Coyotes will welcome the Mandan Braves to town. First pitch 4:30 p.m. So hopefully a couple of good weather days and their loyal fans will be rewarded with some home games, something that have been few and far between this spring. Well, those Minnesota Twins, we got some good news. We got some good news indeed. They beat Seattle. Seattle's got some good young pitching, but the Twins have taken care of them. 6-3. Correa had a home run. He's picking it up, and they need him to pick it up. Larnick hit a home run. Castro hit a home run. And Chris Paddock, who, of course, they picked up from the Padres 2 years ago, he pitched well, so they need him to come through and get it done and become an ace on this staff behind Lopez. Now, if you're wondering how in the world are the Minnesota Timberwolves leading the defending world champion Denver Nuggets 2-0 in the Western Conference semifinals, well, pretty simple. They're doing it with defense. They've played it. They're jumping after loose balls. Series resumes on Friday night back in Minnesota. Easily the franchise's biggest game in years. So they'll come back home and see how things can continue, but they've waited for a long time. Minnesota major sports teams have not won the title since those Minnesota Twins way back in 1991, so hopefully this will be the year. And with that, we take a timeout on First News at 10.